Good evening, Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this, you're checking in. Not long before this recording, Congress was huddled in fear under their desks wearing gas masks. And why am I laughing at that? Good question. I'm laughing at that because this is something that I've been waiting for 28 years, approximately. And I'm 40, by the way. I don't know what kind of backlash this is going to have. I'm going to say, to start off with, hard times are coming. Get ready for the people's house to be a fortress, because when people just take it over, the government wants to protect itself, forgetting that they work for the people and they want to keep the people out. It's a good step. Get ready for gun restrictions. Get ready to be put on watch lists. I was going to say this. Alright, I value human life. I really do. However, when you've got individuals that have been in power so long, they've forgotten how to pump their own gas, or what it means to have to choose between a gallon of gas and a gallon of milk 3 days before your paycheck because you're living paycheck to paycheck, then there needs to be a change. All those old tropes in there have completely lost sight of why they are there. They're there to serve you and I. Alright, they work for us. Now they keep getting reelected because nobody else has more money than them to run against them. It's all about money. You probably knew that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. It's all about money. It's about money and power. And when you've got 30 terms or more in Congress, when you've made a career out of being a politician, you're no longer a politician. You are like basically royalty. You have become a duke or a marquis or, something as far as a dictatorship goes. And you do little things now and then to keep the people at bay. But who you really listen to are the people giving you money. It's the lobbyists. It's the special interest groups. The people that add on to your $250,000 a year paycheck for life, by the way, are the people you listen to. And this has been a problem for quite some time. And I don't agree with the reason why protesters went in there. I think if they were to go in there, I think it should have been a lot more organized, and it should have been to make a real difference, not to try and make a moot point. That's all it's going to be, is a moot point. All they've done is taken out a little bit of aggravation before they're going to end up with jail time, before they end up losing their jobs and their house and possibly their families. If anything, this might have been our one shot to make a real difference, and we just blew it. And you can say extremist, and you can say insurrectionist, and you can, homegrown terrorist. You can say all that shit. But you know what? These are Americans. This is America, honey. And we've been, as Americans, walking into places where we shouldn't with weapons and telling people what we want and making it happen. And your soft ass has forgotten about that. Because you're so comfortable. You're so distracted You're distracted with the president's tweets. Or you're, distracted with the sale at Walmart when you can get a 48,000-inch TV for $6.99 on Black Friday or Cyber Monday or whatever the hell it is. You've forgotten. You've forgotten your roots. You've forgotten where you came from. Alright, this country just wasn't here. Every country has a start, and ours started with violence. A lot of it. Against an enemy that no one else could defeat. But a group of people did that. They may have had a little bit of help along the way, but they did it. And now we're here where we are. And unfortunately, this experiment is not going to work for much longer, I fear. There's several options. From, government takeover to civil war. And that's sad, but that's just the way things go. The Constitution was made to be thrown away. Okay? It's guidelines to the rights that we should be given, from the blood of those who earned it, who fought for it for us in the past and the present. But it was made to be cast aside if it didn't work, and it's not working. Alright, the people in power have become our dictators. They can't even raise the minimum wage. They can't even agree to give people a good living because they don't care and they're out of touch. And it's sad, but it's part of it. I hope this sparks something bigger. I'm not going to say what, but I hope this sparks something bigger, and I hope some good comes out of it. Because, regardless of what got done today, the outcome is still going to be the same tomorrow. And the people in power are still going to be in power. And you and I are going to be poor. And they're going to get richer. And that's just, kind of the way it is, unless we stand up and make a point. All the way up to hitting the reset button. This is my opinion. That's just a survivalist opinion. I don't know, just thoughts. I'm kind of bored sitting in my truck. I'm at a paracord. So, I had a chance to go to Walmart. But I'd like you all to stay safe. Stay frosty. Make sure everything you need is in order. From food stores to security to medical to a bug out plan to a bug in plan. Know who you're going to be taking in and who you're going to be turning away. Just stay vigilant. Look after yourselves and your family. Do an act of random kindness as the opportunity presents itself, but not at the expense of yourself, or your safety, or your family, or their safety. And if you're watching this, you're checking in.